But is he pretty? Is he fragrant?
Watson? Of course he is. He's as pretty as a walrus and as fragrant as a Khyber cloud. But for all his faults, he's Watson.
Ha!
What do you mean, ha?
How typical, how typical. Hiding behind such a feeble excuse, he's Watson, such a lovable goose. Who's only held in high regard because he flatters your facade.
Facade?
A totally arrogant masculine attitude, highly insensitive, full of ingratitude. Because you are frightened of women, your friends are all wet. There's no intellectual stimulus, challenge or threat to endanger the small-minded, self-serving rules that you set. You set your sights low, and low's what you get. How totally typical of the frail male set.
Miss Spellgrove?
Men like you infuriate women like me because you're too stubborn to see that women are such intelligent, elegant creatures. Men like you exasperate women like me because you prefer us to be subservient fools or drooling for masculine teachers. Small surprise, you see such sadness in our eyes. Men just don't realize the harm they do.
Me?
I mean, men like you aggravate women like me, devaluate permanently our point of view. And that is why you see, it's tragic but it's true, that women like me like battling men like you.
Miss Spellgrove, there is, I suspect, more to you than meets the eye. But that is a truly heart-rending piece of propaganda, totally lacking in any evidence to support it.
Look around you, Mr. Holmes.
It's typical, quite typical, failing to make any logical sense. Attack is your devious means of defense. Your views which reason can't conceive don't even flatter to deceive.
Mr. Holmes.
A typically dangerous feminine attitude, lightweight in intellect, heavy in platitude. You say I am frightened of women, well that I must doubt. For one simple reason, what could I be frightened about?
Shall I tell you?
My friends you imply offer no intellectual threat. In fairness, they try, but they haven't as yet.
The arrogance of the man.
For you to attack them is typical of the she-male set.
She-male?
She-male. Women like you seem to hate men like me. The reason is tricky to see, since women are such a delightful, unspiteful species.
She-male?
A lady like you, how could she hate men en masse, which might appear clumsy and crass, were men not charmed and disarmed by the harm she unleashes? Such a shame, angels by any other name should slander and defame the way they do. I mean, women like you underrate men like me, you overstate violently your point of view. The simple truth is this, for all the world to see, that women like you like challenging men like me. Women like that quite fascinate men like me, creating quite ominously conditions that Watson's sure to say there's no cure for.
Men like that infatuate women like me and generate generally emotions that somehow one should be sure to insure for.
Even though it's just a moment's move.
I know, I like it even so.
So what to do? No! Women like
men like that
condemns men like
women like
me, which indicates clearly that we should leave it be. And that is why you see, it's tragic but it's true, that men like me like
women like me like
staying well away from
running into speed for
women like
men like
you.